Hello everyone, I am so grateful that you are here, and I'm also so excited to move with you today, as today is one of my favorites. It is a no equipment full body Pilates flow. So this one is going to feel good, it's going to be energizing and really open up your body using the power of your own body weight. So all you need is a mat or supportive surface, and if you're ready, we're going to jump right in. But before we do, let's ground ourselves and drop into our bodies and breath. So just ground your feet into the earth, firmly plant all 10 toes into the ground, soft bend of your knees, roll your shoulders back and down, and let's bring the palms together. Taking your thumbs to your third eye, and let's just close down our eyes and take a big breath in, really filling up your lungs, and big open mouth exhale. Let it all go. Again, inhale. Feel that rib cage expand. And exhale, let it go. One more just like that. Inhale. And big exhale, drop any tension. Let it go. Shake those arms down. And let's reach those arms up and plant those hands behind our head. Open those elbows out nice and wide so you expand your chest here. We're going to side bend up and over to the right as you exhale. Inhale through the center, find that length. Exhale up and over to the left. Back through center, then tuck the chin to chest, feel a nice spinal roll down towards your forward fold and down towards the floor. At the bottom, just release your hands, let it go, and just breathe into any tension, any tightness you feel here. You might need to rock and sway. Just take a moment before we collectively come up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those hands out to make a T, come into a flat back, and then draw that belly button in so have a really strong core as you come up to standing. Bring those hands behind your head. I'm going to come side on so you can see that spinal roll. Inhale, exhale up and over to the right, back through center. Exhale up and over to the left, back through center. Tuck that chin to chest, spinal roll down. Take your time. And then when you get to the bottom, release those hands. Take an inhale, full breath, exhale. Reach those arms out to a T, flat back. Brace your core, stand up nice and strong. And then bring those hands back behind your head. Again, find your flow. Good, really warming up the spine here. Bringing heat to your body. Good, one more round. Try and get a little extra on those side bends. Tuck that chin to chest, really peel all the way down. Beautiful. And now let's make our way down into a 4-point kneel. So hands underneath those shoulders and knees underneath your hips. We'll start with our right leg. So point your right leg nice and long. We're just going to do a single leg lift here, really lifting from the glute. So lifting up and lowering down. Point the toe and find that length in the leg. And really think about keeping that spine nice and long and neutral. So gaze just at the top of your mat. Plug that belly button in. So we're not collapsing through that upper body and we're not using momentum to kick up that leg. In a moment, we add the left arm in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your left arm long and let's lift and lower the arm and leg. Really stabilize through our core so those shoulders and hips all stay parallel to the mat. We're not rushing through the movement here. Lift and lower Exhale. Inhale. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Now, find length a little longer in that arm and leg. And then we're going to bend that right leg as we bend the left elbow in a pull down, and then reach the arm and leg at the same time. Again, so hamstring curl with a pull down. A little coordination here. Find that length, and then really squeeze that heel in towards the booty and that elbow in towards the rib cage. Amazing. Keep those hips and shoulders parallel for 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. A little combo move here. Reach that left arm out, thread the needle under. Reach that arm back out, place the left arm down, bend the elbows in, hug the elbows in, so dive forward as you cross over that right leg behind the left, and then fire hydrant out. Find that length. We do that again. Reach the left arm, thread the needle, reach, plant the arm down, bend the knee, bend the elbows, and then fire hydrant. Separate each move. Really think about that form and also that mind to muscle, so the muscles that we're working on each move. Really get into those triceps and that booty as you come down in that push-up. Good. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just the tricep push-up and the fire hydrant crossover. So cross it over, kick it out, knee to elbow. Burn it out here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg high. Come down to our left elbow. Extend that right leg long. Now bring and tap that foot in line with the hip, and then extend it back out nice and long. So we're working the booty and getting into those obliques here. So really support yourself through that upper body. Use your breath. Slow is your strength here. Good. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg high. Bend into a little diamond shape and then kick it out nice and long. So down and up. This really shapes and gets into that outer glute. Breathe. We're almost done on this side, and then we repeat on the other. You should also feel that stabilizing glute fire up. It's getting ready for the work. Last 8, 7, hold the leg long. We pulse to finish in 3, in 2, in 1. Hold the leg high, little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that leg down. Take a moment. Take a child's pose. Open up the knees. Reach the arms forward. And just let that head and forehead sink into the mat. Take a big breath in. And exhale, release. Melt into the floor. One more breath. Good. And then slowly, carefully walk yourself up, and let's repeat on the other side, starting with those single leg lifts. So back to your 4-point kneel. Palms underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, and let's extend that left leg nice and long now. So the left gets the work, lifting and leading from that left glute. Think about that length. Draw that belly button in, close the rib cage. So when I say brace your core, it's like your rib cage is wrapping in and you have a corset on. Inhale, exhale, lift. Good, coming up, we add the arm and the leg. So reach that right arm long in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach that right arm. Keep going with that leg. So as you lift the arm, we lift the leg. Challenge that stability. Challenge that strength. Amazing. Shoulders and hips parallel. I'll keep reminding you those cues because it's helpful. Last 5, 4, we hold the arm and leg in 3, 2, 1. Flip the palm, pull down as we bend the knee, reach it long. Bend the elbow, bend the knee, and reach. So think about that back and that hamstring and booty. You are so strong. Stay in it. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the leg long. Reach that right arm out. We thread the needle. Oh, don't fall down. Thread the needle. Reach it out. Tap that arm down. Bend the knee, bend the elbows. Cross over. Fire hydrant. Leg is long. Reach the arm. Thread the needle. Cross it over. Kick it out. Now that thread the needle is challenging with that leg up. I should have mentioned on the other side, you can always modify and just have the leg down if you need that support. Keep it up. Remember to separate the moves. So finish off that thread the needle. Reach the arm long, stabilize, then plant the arm, dive the chest forward, cross over. In 5, we just burn out the push-up and the crossover hydrant. In 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. Bend the elbows, bend the knee, bring it out. Good. Last 5. So strong. 3, 2, and 1. Drop down, keep the leg high. Lift that left leg long and just support yourself on that right forearm and press your left palm into the floor for stability. Lower that left leg, tap and lift. Bring it in line with the hip and then up. You really feel this in those obliques. Also the booty, both the stabilizing booty that we just worked and the left booty. So really think about squeezing the glutes together as you lift the leg up. If you're shaking, that's good. That's a sign of change. That's a sign of challenge. I am shaking with you. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, kick it out. Diamond kicks. Really find that length and really bend it in. Outer glute burn. Coming up, we just pulse to finish. Then we are on our backs. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg is long, little pulses for 8, 7, 6. Breathe into it. You've got it. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, amazing job. Maybe take that child's pose again. Take a breath. And then slowly make your way onto your backs as promised. And maybe just hug those knees into your chest, a little rock and sway. We finish here on our backs, so we're almost there. It's going quick. All right, let's reach those arms overhead. Close the rib cage in. So naturally when we reach our arms back, we want to flare the rib cage, but think about closing the ribs in. Rib to hip connection, zip up through your pelvic floor. So think of a zipper going up. Now release and lift those heels up. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, lift the hips high, reach the arms to the ceiling. And then lower back down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Back down. Really press through the balls of our feet. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Core engaged. Ribs close in. Let's add an abduction at the top. So when we bridge, weight those knees out and in, then lower back down. Exhale. Out in, lower down. Good. Really think about that resistance, like you're moving through water as if you have a band on as you weight those knees out and in. Getting those inner outer thighs. Last 3, 2, 1, just the abduction out and in. Belly button in towards your spine. Hold strong. Lengthen those arms. Hips are high. Squeeze out and in for 5, 4, stay lifted, in 2, in 1, little pulses down and up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those hips, lower those arms, and lower those heels. Now moving into a single leg bridge series. So we're going to lift up through that right leg first. Press into the left balls of our feet. So we're taking that bridge in the right. So bring all that intention to that right glute. Driving up through the heel. Release that left leg in tabletop. Lower back down, so press through the ball of your left foot and lower. So we drive up, tabletop, stabilize, lower and down. So those hands are going to press into the ground like a shoulder bridge. So you're really pressing and stabilizing yourself through your arms. Core is strong while we focus on that right leg. Good. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips up, tabletop the left, release the arms now. Challenge. Extend the arms and the leg extension, knee waves in, arms up. Extend, bring it in. Stabilize those hips, they'll want to rock. Challenge that core. Stay lifted through the bridge. We're not here long. We pulse to finish in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You've got it. Smile. 2 and 1. Little pulses down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. Last 3, 2 and 1. lower down. Maybe take a windshield wipe side to side. Flush out those hips, and we're going to do exactly the same on the other and balance you out. So press through that left side and then press into the ball of our right foot, starting with your single leg bridge, tabletop release, lower the leg, lower the hips. We lift, release, plant down, and lower. Keep connecting that breath. Exhale as you lift the hips. Think about that ribbed hip connection. And take all of that weight into that left side, driving through your left heel. Amazing. In a moment, we hold it up. Leg and arm wave in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up, release the arms. Let's go. Reach and bend the knee in. Wave the arm and the leg. Stabilized. Hips are high. Minimize rocking and swaying. Strong in that shoulder bridge. Breathe. So strong for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We pulse to finish down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Hug those knees in. Little rock and sway. And then let's plant those feet down. Reach those hands behind the head, so hammock the head into the hands here, moving into some abs to finish. Inhale, exhale, crunch up, just basic crunches. Really lifting that chest up, releasing those shoulder blades off the mat. Closing that rib cage, drawing that belly button in towards the spine. Big breath as you come up. Relax that neck. So we're not pulling on the neck. Good. We add a cross crunch in 3, 2, 1. Cross elbow to knee, lower down. Other side, cross and lower. Hitting those obliques. Really rotate across the body. Exhale as you crunch up. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant those hands down by your side. Bring your right followed by your left to tabletop. And just start with alternating toe taps. So lower one leg, bring it back to tabletop. Lower the other. Now really think about imprinting that tailbone into the floor, into the mat. So we're really working the lower abs here, drawing that belly button in. Pressing that lower back in towards the mat. Good, if you can, double leg. We lower and lift, lower and lift. If that lower back is coming up too much and it's not feeling happy, just go back to alternating one leg at a time. Good, let's add a crunch. So hands behind the head, we lower down, crunch everything in, lower and crunch. Just for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those legs in tabletop. Reach the hands behind the head. As you straddle and split the legs open, crunch up, bring those hands, reach them forward, and then back to tabletop. Straddle, crunch, lower. This is our second to last move or layer here. We are on the home stretch. We finish with pulses through the legs. Legs are out nice and wide. In 5, really lift up. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pulse up. Reach. Shoulder blades off the mat for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep reaching. You've got it. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in. Rock and sway. Amazing job. Just release those legs out nice and long. Maybe shake them out. Flip those palms and just have your arms down by your side. And I invite you to close down your eyes. Deep breaths here. Feel that heart race. And just feel that energy shift. And that feeling that you were generated, that you made by just showing up, moving your body, and using the power of your own body weight. Big breath in. And exhale, release. Again. Send gratitude to your body. Send gratitude to yourself for showing up and making the time. Exhale out. One more big breath. And exhale, release. Reach those arms up overhead. Take a big stretch. And then let's bring your right knee in towards your chest. Really hug it in. Maybe roll the ankle. And then take a supine twist when you're ready. Gazing over that right shoulder. Extend that right arm long. Press both shoulder blades into the mat. Good, and gently come up and move into the other side. Left knee in towards your chest. Give it a nice big hug to your chest. Roll the ankle if you did on the other side. And then supine twist when you're ready. Gazing over that left shoulder. Every exhale, deepen that stretch. And then come back to center. And let's just bring both knees up and grab onto the outer edges of our feet and come into a nice happy baby, really opening up the hips here. You might want to close down the eyes. You might want to rock and sway or extend one leg at a time, whatever variation or whatever you need here. Breathe into your hips. One more big breath in. And exhale out. Good. And then just come onto your side body and gently push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. And let's take a couple of side bends to close you out. So reach those hands up and then bring that right arm down and reach that left hand overhead. And then other side, inhale through center, exhale. Big side bend. One more each side. Good, and then come back through center. And let's close you out by reaching those hands up to the ceiling. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, hands to heart center, one more big breath. Take in all that good energy that you created. Exhale, back through center. Amazing job. Thank you so much for showing up. I am so proud of you. because sometimes it's hard to get to the mat. Sometimes we have a lot of external things, but just getting to your mat, you always feel better for it. So I really hope you felt that shift, that internal shift. You'll feel that outer shift. So keep it up. And I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you. I'll definitely be posting more on here. That is definitely a goal from now to the end of the year, as I have a lot of other things going on, and obviously with my new platform. But you guys on here mean the world, and you could have been anywhere, but you chose to move with me, and I did not take that lightly, and I'm just so grateful. So please drop a comment, like, subscribe, all the things, share it if you loved it, and I look forward to the next workout together. Thank you and have a beautiful day.